Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. All right, today is Tuesday, November 18th. The time for me right now is 11:52 a.m. So obviously I'm doing this video a little late in the morning, almost afternoonish. I'm going to be using this deck, which is the Journey Oracle deck that I said I was going to use, just to see what the energy might be and what you guys might be needing to know. Again, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. And also, if it doesn't resonate with you, then please leave it behind. With my videos, I don't like to force people to resonate with something that doesn't resonate with them. But even if it doesn't resonate with you, I still like to say that you guys can take away something from it. Or even you could share it with somebody in your energy that you may know that could actually, take away something from the video or the message itself, right? So let's get started, guys. Let's see what messages you might need to know at this time. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 18th? What do they need to know on their journey at this time, Spirit? What journey messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time, Spirit, during their journey? What messages do you have for the collective, Spirit, for November 18th? What messages do you have for the collective for November 18th when it comes to them being on their journey at this time? What do they need to know while they're on their journey, Spirit? Thank you. Courage, okay? So the first card that wanted to show up is courage. You guys are needing to step into your courage. So this message can go both ways, okay? Because I like to elaborate and explain things, right? There's something about your spark, your fire, right? And Spirit is saying to light that match. Okay. It's so funny because I have a candle that I wanted to burn just now, and I noticed that the wick is at the end, and I only have it's like a 3-wick. 2 of the wicks are down to the metal, and there's only 1 wick that has a little bit of juice left in it, right? And after this video, actually, I'm going to light that because I said I wanted my room to smell really good. I think it's mahogany or something like that. But for some of you guys, candles could be very significant. Maybe you guys are burning through your challenges, burning through your journey. Okay, that fire energy. Some of you may have fire placements, but there's something about you having that spark of courage, right? Stepping into this courage, not being scared to step into your courage, being very aware that you are courageous and you can step into this. For some of you that resonates with this, if you guys have already passed that energy, there is something about you guys finally stepping into your courage and how beautiful it looks on you, okay? Your confidence. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this energy for November 18th? What do they need to know for November 18th, please? Thank you. Yeah, there's something about change that wanted to show up. So the Wheel of Fortune is very significant. Even moon cycles and the sun is very significant. You guys are going through changes at this time, right? You guys could be seeing synchronicities as well as confirmation. So you guys are getting signs and synchronicities from the universe. This could be the process that you guys are on, okay? So if you notice the synchronicities, the transformation, butterflies equal transformations, right? So there's something about you guys going through a transformation. If you notice that this butterfly is taking this cloth or picnic, blanket, whatever you want to call it. It looks like a picnic blanket. But even when it comes to your synchronicities, right? You guys are taking the synchronicities that you guys are seeing for those who resonate with this specific message, and you guys are going through that process. So every time you see an angel number like 123 or 222 or 555, you guys are looking into that during your process, and you guys are putting your energy towards that process. So if that means you guys are transmuting energy right now, that's confirmation as well for some of you guys. So snakes, shedding old skin, okay? Yeah, a new day. When I said shedding old skin, the process, a new day. So you guys are stepping into a new foundation, okay? If you notice the synchronicities in the process, it's like planting the seeds, working on these seeds, right? Whatever it is that you're working with, and then stepping into these new seeds, a new day. It's almost like you guys are building your foundation, and once that foundation has been built, you guys are moving into this foundation, okay? So New day is very significant. Like I said, not every day is going to be a good day. Not everyone's going to have a bad day. But starting off as a fresh new day and a new perspective is very significant. Yesterday could be the past. A few hours from now could have been the past, right? But today is a new day. So being optimistic is very significant, right? Being in this optimistic energy as well is very significant. So take what resonates with that. So yeah, again, some of you guys, when it comes to seasons, you guys are going through changes at this time, especially when it comes to seasons. So we've talked about the seasons changing, right? We can feel this energy. There is something about when right now, like we're in fall. If you notice, this is fall, okay? And we're stepping into winter. When we talk about winter, we talk about isolation. We talk about stillness. We talk about hibernation, okay? So some of you guys with this energy, we're moving into this stillness of energy where you guys are going to be more in introspection because, again, during the winter time, we don't really do much, right? Yeah, you go skiing, you go snowboarding, you do tobogganing, you go out with the kids if you have kids, and, you have fun, but when it comes to going within, there's something about introspection that's very significant at this time. Some of you guys are going within, and it's because the seasons are changing. So for some of you guys that are tied to the moon, that is also significant, as some people who are tied to the weather, okay, because of the shifts, the energy shifts that are significant, okay? So for some of you, we're going into stillness, right? Right now we're in fall. Okay, we're releasing, we're harvesting, we're letting go, we're doing all these things, right? Transmuting so that we can go into stillness and kind of think and sit within ourselves so that when the new year shows up, which is spring, okay, we know that we're stepping into this new beginning. We know that when summer comes, we're stepping into growth, okay, and prosperity. Right? So take what resonates with that. Some of you guys could have went through your seasons. Some of you guys could have felt like your seasons are very long, okay, when it comes to your journey. But just like how seasons change, we change too, right? And sometimes it's for the better. So wholeness is very significant at this time. Inner child energy also wanted to show up. So I also mentioned on my other video that when it comes to your inner child, some of you guys could feel at peace and whole within yourself, okay? Your persona could be very significant as well, right? Like maybe you have a special persona about you, right? Some of you guys could be dealing with people who wear personas, like wear masks, right? But you are true to you, your authentic self. So some people you may meet, they may look at you and think, oh, you're so mature, because of the way you act, the way you look, the way you carry yourself. And then they get to know you and they realize, oh man, this person is just as childish as I am. But not in a bad way, right? Meeting people who are able to see you for who you are, your persona, okay? Not the persona that you show other people, but the persona that people know you for you. So it's almost meeting like your soul tribe and them meeting you for the first time and them seeing past you. And maybe the soul tribe that I'm talking about, this could be the collective, right? But there's something about your persona where people could see you and see themselves in you as well. And that's not a bad thing, okay? You mirror people for whoever I'm talking to, okay? So because you allow your inner child to show up in your persona, it's attracting other people who allow their inner child to show as well. It's attracting people who are still mature. I just heard a horn honk, so confirmation. But it's still allowing people who are still mature to still be able to feel like, oh my gosh, I can be myself and not be around people who are snooty, have their nose up in the air. They act like they're all that. They act like they're better than everybody else, okay? There's a time and a place for everything. So yeah, you may act like your inner child, but you know when not to, okay? You know when to pull out your inner child. You know when to be a CEO. You know when to be a parent. You know when to be a friend, okay? So nature is very significant as well. Some of you guys could be stepping out more into nature, or even when it comes to grounding yourself and planting seeds. could be very significant, right? Your curiosity could be significant at this time too. So learning new things might resonate for you guys. That's where the inner child comes in as well. When it comes to your curiosity, when it comes to you starting new things, the Fool energy also wanted to show up in this kind of message, right? You guys are showing up as someone who's curious and willing to learn, okay? Starting new things. Limiting beliefs wanted to show up. Right? So some of you guys could have limited your beliefs, or you could have had people around you who limited your beliefs because of your persona. Okay, and difficulties wanted to show up, right? So yeah, when it comes to limiting your beliefs, or even when it comes to going through certain challenges, hard times, facing challenges as well, people, because of your curiosity, right? Your curiosity is what's going to allow you to move forward in anything that you want. But like I said, people could have put you in a box, right? Or they could have made choices about you where it could have felt like you guys could have been through difficult situations, or you guys are facing difficult situations, right? But nothing lasts forever. It's only temporary. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have? Even when it comes to like dark clouds, like someone who has like a very dark cloud type of energy, like someone who's always negative and always moping and being, you know, in this cloudy energy. But you could be someone who's very abundant, right? You could be somebody who's very out there, okay? Very playful, right? Spirit is saying to keep pushing and keep being yourself. Put yourself in those energies where you're still abundant, you're playful, you're positive, because you will attract what you're supposed to get, okay? So Spirit wants you to know that you are enough, okay? Even if people have limited your beliefs or tried to, even if people tried to put you through difficult situations, you are more than enough, okay? But there is something unfolding for you at this time. Okay, this could be new opportunities. This could be you unfolding into yourself, right? Again, you guys could have healed certain things when it comes to your inner child, and Spirit is saying to keep pushing. Yeah, intuition. Your intuition could also be unfolding at this time too. Okay, where you guys could be seeing things for what it is. Okay, you guys could be reading people's energy as well. Yeah, awakening also wanted to show up. So you guys are awakening at this time, okay? Like I said, seeing things with your third eye is very significant. And once you see things with your third eye, you can't really come back from it, right? So even when it comes to like people, places, and things, once you see people and how they act and who they are, it's not to say that you never saw it before, but now that you have a clearer vision, it's way worse, okay? Like you're seeing things that you knew that if you saw it that you couldn't come back from. That's confirmation when it comes to your awakening. Inner child energy as well when it comes to your awakening. So again, if you had certain gifts that you had as a child and they were shunned, or you guys were closed out because of it, you guys are going through an awakening again as an adult. You guys are connected as well, like I said. There's something about domino effects as well. So it's almost like when you do something, it affects other people around you, okay? Even the energies around you could be also something that you guys can feel, why you guys are also connected. This awakening is allowing you to connect to your highest self and connect to other unseen and seen forces as well. Yeah, there's something about something in the light coming to dark, and also you guys receiving whispers, okay, from the spirit team or your spirit realm or your, you know, ancestors or guides. But you guys are seeing things for what it is, okay? You guys are getting the whisper to move forward, or whatever that call might be that you guys are getting whispers of. You guys are listening to your highest self, or this could be confirmation from your spirit team to start listening to your highest self, okay? Yeah, you guys are receiving at this time. This is either receiving messages, whatever it is that you are doing right now, you guys are receiving messages, or you guys are receiving the world at this time. There is this energy too about the world being in your hands, the palm of your hands. So there's something about what you control at this time. You can control the world around you by how your perspective is, okay? At the bottom, we have following your bliss. So for again, some of you guys, when it comes to taking that leap of faith, following your joy, following your bliss is very significant. And introspection is also significant at this time. Like I said, we are transitioning from fall to winter, okay? And inspiration as well. So for some of you guys, when it comes to awakening, your third eye is inspiring you, getting inspiration, downloads at this time, okay? And release. So whatever no longer serves you, you guys are releasing that at this time as well, okay? But I am going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you at this moment. Keep pushing, okay? Keep striving for your success, and don't stop. Don't let anyone stop you, okay? If you feel like in your gut, and I get that everyone, you might be young watching this video, or you might be older, okay? Doesn't matter what age you are. But if you guys are aware that there is something that does not suit your energy, don't wait for it. Obviously, you know, make a game plan, write down your decisions, write down what steps you want to make or what moves you would like to take. Then you guys can kind of figure out after that, okay, if it's no longer serving me, now I can move towards this goal. Or you guys could work towards that goal in the meantime as you slowly, you know, release or transition from the past as well, okay? But please take what resonates with you at this time. I'm going to end it here. And again, thank you for the love, the support that you guys have been showing and giving to me. I do appreciate that. I know I sound redundant because I say this like in all my videos, but showing gratitude is one of the most highest forms of appreciation, not just for the universe, but to you guys as well. Like, again, it goes both ways. Me sharing my energy and my messages, and you sharing the love and, you know, reciprocating that energy back to me is very, very abundant, okay? Not everybody looks at it that way, but I do. But again, like I said, you know, thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye.